Hey guys, I didn't expect that to be there. It's an early secret stream. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Let me move my mic. I sound like I'm miles away. Hey, Disease Flame, how's it going, man? In Providencia. Did I say that right? Wow. That's amazing. Oh my god, I am a meat popsicle. Sick fucking Fifth Element reference. Negative, sir. Yeah, well, what I wanted to do was I've got some cool stuff that I want to work on in FTB, and I want to stream it. And but I know that not everybody likes FTB, and I've got other games that I want to play too anyway. So what I'm going to do is stream FTB for about 3.5 hours, and we'll take like a 30-minute break. And then, holy mother of God, 20 viewers. Oh, check that out. 20 people resubscribed. What is wrong with 20 people? That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I may need some of your FTB experts' help here, because I'm going to be doing some fairly complicated stuff. Hey, Norwegian Chris. We're going to be tearing apart everything. Oh man, if you like cabling and stuff, this is going to be dope. Because I haven't done a whole lot in between. All I did was build my... I built the Cursed Earth spawner that we set up for last time. But the only other thing that I did was prepare for this massive retooling we're going to do, which is going to be really fun. I'm excited about it. Hello, guys. How's it going? Music's really loud? Oh, that's good. It's good music. Here, I know. I'll turn it up. Alright, maybe that's better. I don't know. Sweet. So yeah, all I really did was just clear out a huge area down here, and we're gonna move and redo all of this stuff. It's gonna be awesome. If you like cabling, this is for you. It's gonna be some levels of automation and parsing stuff. Trying to get cables separated and bundled and shit like that. Turned down for what? Yeah. Well, we'll get the audio levels right at some point. Anyway, the other cool thing is that it's garbage day, so normally when I do the 4 PM stream, you only get to catch the fucking second truck. Now, today, for the first time ever, we're gonna get the garbage truck and the recycle truck. Hey, Torgman. Will I ever do Rome 2? Probably not. So, yeah, I've got all this AE stuff set up, but it's a huge mess. Like, look at all of this. This is a nightmare. I did make a wireless setup, and all of it is connected to this single ME controller right here. And so we're going to tear out all of this stuff. I know a way to streamline this so that I can get rid of 2 of these and only use 1. I don't know how about these, maybe. And we're going to start using level emitters to start doing like auto processing and stuff like that. And I think it's going to be really cool. So I wanted to show you guys, share that with you guys. Because I dig this kind of stuff, this whole tearing everything down and building it back up. I have extra processors now. I have 4 processors, but I think we're going to combine those down into a smaller level. I also have a quarry set up now, and it's pretty harsh. It's real fast, and it uses a lot of power. I went through and I also drained out a bunch of the poison. I have this little bank. This is a giant engine block, basically. It's 20 magmatic dynamos. And it produces a lot of power, but it does not produce enough power. Hey, Pizza Pete. Indeed, secret stream. Have I already realized every possible potential there is in a potato? I do have baked potatoes, and we are using potato-based power. We may want to expand this as well. Yeah, I've got allergy issues. It happens. We'll be alright. We'll get through it. Maybe, you know what this is? This will be a I feel bad because, like, Kikoski is awesome and he's a fantastic Let's Player and he has a great game selection and all that, you know, all the stuff that you really want. And he's not he doesn't do all the slutty, like my video, subscribe stuff. And he's like a true hard worker. He was one of the people that I based what I wanted to be off of, what I wanted my channel to be like off of. Because when I was first starting, Kikoski was huge. He had 2,000 subscribers. It was amazing. I'd never heard of anybody like that. Anyway, all I ever mention him for is that he sniffles. But no, he's way cooler than that. Is that a Signalium? It's a Signalium Cutlass, actually, yes. And I've actually managed to even put Looting 3 on it. Oh, this is going to be fun. So we need to get a wrench out and start tearing down machines. The other thing that I did was I made a resonant pulverizer with a full set of upgrades because I need them for a double dose of my pimping. So this right here has got a kind of a bit of a GLaDOS look to it, and I kind of like that, so I think we're going to go with that. I want to have this dangling down and shooting off little trees of dense cables and things like that. Yes, it is a curved sword. Wow. The only part of it that you can really see that's not covered in quartz and other weird shit is the back of the blade. And also, if you swing it just right, you can do a really derpy half. I start fighting. Music's still loud. Jesus, is there there's no justice, no peace. There will never be balance. Oh, I know what it is. My microphone volume's pretty far down. There we go. That'll hopefully be better. It's just potatoes, meme blub. All right, let's get our inventory organized. We're gonna need some space. So this will get auto trashed. I'm gonna have to remove this auto trashing system as well. But the quarry is actually pretty cool. It uses this is with all of the power coming from these. So each one of these produces 80 RF per tick, right? When it gets all steamed up. I think each one does 80, so that's 20 times 80, which is a lot. And it's not even close to enough. Okay, it's close. But yeah, the quarry is real fucking fast. I want to put a world hole upgrade on it too, because the one thing I don't like about this quarry is that it's really fast, but it doesn't actually put a hole in the ground. And I know some people don't like that because of server lag and whatnot, but I'm not on a server, so... Alright, I'm going to turn that off for now, but you can see it's automatically processing all the stuff that the quarry dug up, and that's good, and we need to make sure that it gets to keep doing that, but we want to do it in a much less ridiculous way. So, yeah, we're going to want to get some... No, let's just get some extra space, really. Alright, I need my wrench as well. We're going to wrench all of the things. I'm also going to probably make an automated system for the ME drive so that it knows when it needs extra storage and will just make a new ME drive, which will be awesome. Alright, so all of these interfaces have crafting recipes in them, and they're all connected to a molecular assembler that you can't see right here. And I'm going to have to figure out a better way to do this. I think I'm going to make some more molecular assemblers, but every time I break one of these, I'm going to get 800,000 coded patterns out of it, and it will remove the ability for me to craft. So I think I'm going to put these down in... Let's define our barriers for this little chamber here. I know it's not pretty using cobblestone, but fuck pretty. Alright, so yeah, I think we'll have the... You know, I don't even know. How about we just get a chest? How about we get a better chest? I'm going to want to store all these patterns for a minute while I do all this moving of things. I'll just probably use a gold chest. That'll be fine. Okay. So these are all crafting recipes, basically. I wish you could wrench these guys, but all it does is turn it, and so you have to actually pickaxe them to death, which feels really scary. Anybody that's ever used IC2 gets terrified. Look, my inventory's already full of crafty shits. This is why you plan ahead, boys. What was that? Oh, those are all the interfaces. Alright, this is all good stuff. I don't want to put that in there. Okay, so we're left with the molecular assembler and this guy here. So that's going to blow up my network, which is, you know, part of the point. And I think I can cable... Yeah, I can get rid of the cables here without any problem. Oh, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. It's scary, but we're doing it. So this won't remove my ability to access anything on my network. It'll just remove my ability to craft anything on my network, which is pretty great. All the auto-crafting and stuff can still happen, but the manual crafting stuff is going to be torn up. There's another bank. This is all just one ME assembler. This is a whole new one, a completely different one, though. Are we doing it well? Not right now, but we will. You can't wrench this one either? Well, that makes me sad. Oh, right, I had speed upgrades in this. Okay, so I think we're going to need another golden chest. Yep. But yeah, you can see we've still got access to all of our stuff. One of the reasons that I want to do this... Oh god, I made 12 of them. Alright, well, that'll work. That will definitely be enough storage for our temporary purposes. Okay, now for the assembler part 2. Make it rain on them. I'm afraid of some of those getting stuck and bouncing on the cables. No. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. You can see why this desperately needs to be redesigned. If you can't, what the hell, man, it needs it. Plus, all my channels and stuff like that are all weird, and places that really ought to have dense cable don't. We're going to want to make actually more of those molecular assemblers once I get this all, you know, figured out and planned out. Explosions! Come on, I got it. It's beautiful, though. Look at all this crafting. This is a repository of knowledge. Lovely. Alright, so just one more, and it's not going to fit in that chest. Of course, because that would be easy. If we take out this stuff, though... Maybe it will? Not quite. Okay, so that's all of my auto-crafting stuff torn off. And for good reason. Now this is, I need to remember this. That one's an important piece. I'm going to want to organize this a little differently. So that I'm going to leave attached for now. I'm going to take off the power to my... this is from this power cable here. Yeah, the continuation of this power cable goes to my EXP reactor, and I don't need that right now. It's full anyway. I'll just leave that right there. So that's the basic connection. Yes, this mod is extremely complicated, and that's why I love it. It's wonderful. So we got some floating cables. Alright, now this one's fun. I need to move all of these, but I don't know where. And these three can all be combined into one, and that's going to really make me happy. Because I hate having all three of these like this. Because basically, like, the way that it works is that it always needs a printed silicon and it always needs a redstone, but what matters is what goes in the top. And right now I'm using an ME interface and it only knows that it needs to put in this one thing. But we can tell it to put in however many we want. So we will. So I'm gonna take apart all of these guys here. And fall a lot. It's a good song by The Cure. Oh hey, if you... Jesus. Relax. If you make the interfaces tiny mode, they can be interacted with a wrench. Who knew? Alright, so we got a ton of export buses and conduits and put the actual silicon and stuff back in the network. After I get you torn out. I don't know, man. I love this stuff. Someone out there is identifying with me right now. Sexually. They're like, oh yeah, this is my fetish too. Reorganizing cluster-fucked original bases is my fetish. For sure. 1000%. Alright, so this is the only one we're going to need, but I am going to tear this apart for now. Anyway. And these ones we'll figure out what to do with later. Oh, nice. You can wrench cable anchors, too. I have a feeling a lot of this stuff is popping up onto my building above this. Oops. Oops. I think I might have just blown up an interface. Explosions! Anything getting popped up here? No? Okay. Yeah, AE2 is awesome, but it's not even that, man. It's just piping and wiring. That's why that's what I love when I close my eyes and think about Feed the Beast. I think about the 800 times that I hooked up the wrong kind of insulated power cable to my compressor or whatever in IC2 back in Feed the Beast Ultimate and blew myself and my entire base to Kingdom Come because of a fucking voltage mismatch. It's that kind of stuff, man. Alright, all you guys can go chill in here except for you, and you. Okay, getting pared down. So this can actually be torn off now, and I don't think I can wrench these. No, I can't. And this may crash my game, too. I should not mine those so quickly. You gotta be really careful with these processors, because they like to break. Like the game. You'll notice that it sometimes will change itself from one block into this type of block, and if you mine it too quickly, the game will just flat crash to desktop. Alright, now's the part where we really hope that we don't need any extra stuff. Because we're completely removing all of our processors right now. Okay, yes, turn off, turn on, and then I mine you. Good, we didn't crash. It's a fucking miracle! Okay. I see you, Cable. You can't hide. Look at all these damn channels, man. What a waste. Alright, this is starting to get more better. Starting to get back to where we need to be. I only had that set up because I didn't understand how the resonant power thing worked. When you upgrade a pulverizer or thermal expansion machine, it gives you more upgrade slots, so I was incorrect in the way that I managed that. It's a total teardown. It's the best. Alright, so we'll leave our little electrical prong-alongs over there. You guys don't need these anymore. We get to build it all again from scratch. Well, kind of. Not exactly from scratch, because we have all of the pieces. So that sort of nullifies the involvement of the word scratch. This thing I don't think I'm going to rebuild, though. At least not most of it. The actual crystal making thing. Also, I want to get rid of this thing, too. This is a sort of Scorched Charger. And it's reflected inventory. Look at all this crap. It's beautiful. Alright, so we should still have access to our inventory, right? Okay, good. Now let's pull out all the cables and cable anchors that we're going to need. That's probably enough, and I'll pull out the facades, just in case we break something super important and the whole network goes down. We'll still have access to all of the cables, should shit go really awry. Which is my favorite type of bread. It's not, I don't like rye bread. What the fuck? It's just, I sacrifice my own personal preferences in favor of a joke. What kind of slut am I? Okay, so this is the total basic package. Minus this one connected thing. This is a wireless access point, a security terminal, which you need to hook up your wireless point, otherwise what's the point of a security terminal in a single-player world? These are the ME drives. This cable up here connects to all of the interface of the, I'm actually gonna have some conduits here I can toss. Yeah. Where the hell is this going? Nowhere. Awesome. See? See, this is why we needed to do this. Where are you going? Nowhere. Alright, and this stuff can also go. Cool. Ah, this was important. Oh shit, this is gonna turn the whole network off. Which is cool, that's fine. No big deal. That was the cutoff switch for the entire network. Alright, we didn't need any of that other stuff there, and I'm going to move the whole power get-up in a minute. But right now is not that minute. Come on, give me that. Okay, so now we're getting into the real GLaDOS part of it. I need to figure out, I think I'm going to move the ME drives out of this upper level here. Because right now they're just right here, and I want to put them in a place where we can expand them. Yeah, well, I mean, part of it is, yes, I think we can expand and make more potatoes. So, yes, I do. Yes, this is, in fact, nothing but a vast potato-related conspiracy. Oops, my upgrades. For all of my doses of pimping. Oh, that's so nice. Look at how unfucking cluttered this is. Did you get the facade there? Yes, and there should be one more here. There wasn't? What the hell? Look, I wasn't even using all of my damn faces. Yeah, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty of it. This is the core of the ME network here. Okay, so one cable going up. It doesn't need to be a dense cable, because all this is going to control is the interface, pattern terminal, crafting terminal, and that should be it. So we'll just have that one smart cable right here with a facade, and that's fine. So we can leave all of this stuff, but the drives are coming with me. We'll move this one first. I think I can wrench this? Nope. Nothing wrench. Damn it. Alright, so I'll put the drive stuff down here, because this is a totally different kind of game. Yeah, we'll put... This is all core network stuff. Wireless. These need to be washed. They're colored, and I don't like that. Oh, that sounds so bad! Guys, I am joking. That was a joke. That was not... I'm talking about cables! You can just take a bucket of water and then wash the color off of these guys. It's kind of neat. You're racist for thinking that that was racist. See, it's like mind in the gutter. I was being totally normal, and you guys misconstrued it completely. Alright. Getting warmer. I like it. So this whole rig is also going to have to go, but ugh. Ugh. So all my cabling is in here. Okay. And then we need to get the other ME drive moved down. And then we can start closing up shop here. This is a lot of stuff we're carrying in our inventory right now. That's a lot of stuff. That is one big pile of shit. Oh, it's so nice. Alright, so all we have left is the actual furnaces and stuff. So I think I'm going to leave this here, just sort of as like a your friendly neighborhood network is on reminder. Turn that off for now. And then we got a smart cable going up to the interfaces. Perfect. The terminals. And that'll only take up, what, 3 channels? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now... Oh, these things are absolutely chock full of recipes and filters and stuff. I hate that. I'm gonna have to redo all of this, but that's okay. It's not... not as bad as all the other stuff we have to redo. Alright, so let's get all of our furnace-related things torn off. Bam! Do we have enough room for another one? Not really. I'll put all the furnace-y things in here. The combined knowledge of 1,000 peanuts. And boop, boop. So this was our directed processing, grinding, and alloy processing. And then this is our auto setup right here. These guys were the automatic things. So these won't contain any recipes, or they shouldn't. Or, well, that one had some. Oh, that was just because it was a furnace. I'll probably end up making another one. And then this one has a couple. For the polarizer. Oops. And then this goes in the furnace smeltery setup. Yeah. Oh, that's an actual physical piece of sandstone. How did that get in there? How strange. And then it's just you guys, and then that's the whole thing. So, these will each have one pattern. And... good. So all that's left over in here are the inscriber plates and the accelerators. Alright. Clean slate. Operation Clean Slate has begun. So you guys go in here. Beautiful. Would I be willing to distribute my save? I don't see why not. I just don't know where I would go about doing that. Or, you know, who would want it. Alright, so ME controller, what I want to do is I think I'm going to put a second ME controller. Oh no, I left them in the network, didn't I? Oops. I have 4 crafted, I just didn't pull them out. Oops. That's okay. We need to hook up the drives anyway. So we're going to take one drive for now. We only have enough full disks to use one drive. Oh, sometimes that happens, Dion. Hey, Dion. How's it going, man? Yeah, this whole thing is just powered by the power of potatoes and stubbornness. In fact, why don't I just temporarily, just so I can have access to all my toys. Where did I put the power cube? Over here. Power cube! Is there an upgraded energy acceptor, or is it just Or is that just life? Alright, so... I made a minor mistake. Not grabbing out the extra cores. The cores are what we're going to need to plan out the rest of the network. So, who had what? Oops. Now, I don't think I can use this wireless because... Yeah, no, I can't. I actually turned that completely off, but we can just go up here. Alright, so this is what? A controller? There they are. Told you! Let's make sure we don't need anything else out of here before I continue disassembling. Oh, we'll need some conduits, won't we? Powered conduits and things. Just whatever extras we can grab there. Hey, Bomb Zero. Yes, I have indeed torn it all to shreds. I think that's everything that we need. He said knowing full well that that was definitely not everything that he needed. Alright, we'll take the covered cable as well. All the extra cable we can get our hands on is good. An extra interface. Alright, I think that'll do it. Toggle bus, and we're going to do the level emitters later. So that's what we're going to make for now. Awesome. So I should be able to take the controllers, and then there's a couple of ways we can do this. I don't really know exactly... I don't know exactly how the best way to do this would be. Because we could simply slap another ME controller right there, and then that gives us extra faces coming out of each side. But I think what I'd rather do is just leave this one up here as sort of like a cosmetic one, and then make a separate core, sort of like the, you know, the heart of the system, to connect to everything else. And in fact, since it would be the heart of the system, why wouldn't we put it like right in the middle of this chamber right here? Right about here. And then that would give us access to so many different channel faces. If I do it like this... actually, that's not even the best way to do that, is it? A line would be better. Because then we'd only be losing 2 faces per unit. And even that's not really necessary, but it looks kind of cool. Alright. So that's going to be our new core, right there, that little bar, and it's... There we go. The heart of the whole thing, right there. You can only have a single core multi-block per network. Okay, so I need to actually move this one down here then. Okay, that's good news. That means we don't need to worry about our facing. And then everything in the whole network's going to come off of this guy. And we'll use cable anchors to separate it. I played around with using... colored stuff. Oh, here we go again. Colored cabling, but it was too much work. Too much twerking. A little less conversation, a little more action. Oops. Alright, so we can take this core off now and move it. I like to move it. Come with me if you want to live. Alright, so there's the whole network down. I'll leave that there for now. That just... Alright, we got all of our conduits and things going. So this is where we'll tap into the network. I guess we'll take it this way. The bar! The bar of death! Where does all the derp go? What are you talking about? This is all 100,000% derp. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm tearing apart all these things. And I forgot, and I left the things... I left all of these cores that I needed in the network while I was dismantling it. Where's the derp? Let me show you. Okay. This is all looking good. Now we need to... Alright, we got tons and tons of cabling here. In fact, we got a little too much cabling here. Said no one ever. And... yeah, look at all this beautiful cabling. So hot. Where's my... there you are. Goody. And I'll just toss the rest of this stuff in here for now for storage. Don't even need that. Okay, so all of this is going to connect to the whole network. And now we want to make it so that we can access... well, first off, let's do our drive area. So I think I'm going to make a little alcove back in here. Maybe not. Does this platform need to be here like this? I don't think so. Alright. I hope that wasn't required. Good. Let's grab our drives. And we also want to get... so we want to do the power, the drives, and the wireless first, I think. I'll put you in there for now. So the power system is like this. All the power from this whole dealie comes into this cable here. Some of it goes in here. And then this cable feeds out of there. I should redo this whole thing too, since we got all this space. Why not? And yeah, look at it, wraps all the way around here and feeds into this, which is also being fed by these guys. I'm not going to move these at all, because they live there. But let's get rid of this stuff. I need this extra cable anyway. Yeah, we're definitely going to be able to save a little time and space on this. Because look, this cable here is so janky. It goes all the way down here, underneath the whole thing. For no fucking reason. It was just because everything was in the way, you know? Like, this is just how it gets sometimes when you build your organic, free-flowing bases in Feed the Beast. Everything just sort of assembles in whatever format is available. So let's move our power cell as well. I'll leave the... no, let's move the whole fucking thing, yeah. That's the great thing about Tesseracts. I don't actually need this to be on the power source. It's beautiful like that. You are already connected up there. So much better. Those should just have upgrades in them. And this was just my trash can thing for the, I started the stream about a little bit ago. Alright, I'm not going to move any of that Mine Factory stuff. See, the great thing about that was that this whole item conduit thing was already right here. Oh no, I needed you. Alright, so we will have this guy powering this whole thingy. I think we'll do that through the clever use of cables. Wow! So innovative. Such strong. I have enough of these bricks to make this whole system 10 times over anyway, so never fear about that. Is this the world? It is the world. It is the world indeed. I was hoping it wouldn't be, so I could have a little extra room here. Instead, what we'll do is this. So, you know, if I just make this the main power cable out, this is going to pump out about 5,000 RF per tick. And this whole area back here is no man's land anyway. I don't ever need to go back there as long as I've got the power system out. So we can take the resonance cell that we have, and we can connect it directly to this guy instead of the other way around. And then instead of feeding the Cori from here and then the wiring all the way over here, I'm just going to run this one wire over here, and then we can feed the entire AE network. And well, the thing is that this will accumulate all of our collected power into one source, which is, of course, the crystal. Why wouldn't I do it like this? Oh, I know why. Yeah, we can just manually disable this panel here, because that's not going to be fun. That thing can only accept like 500 RF per tick, and these cables are going to transfer 5,000-ish. I might end up making a... If we have time, if I can get this done quickly enough, which is... It's not looking good so far. But if I can get this done quickly enough, we might have time to make a big reactor, which would be really, really cool. Alright, so all these guys are feeding into this, and this is feeding into the network, which is... Why is it chewing up all this energy? Oh, it stopped. Why is it stopped? Oh, right, I never reconfigured the faces. Durr. Okay, so accept input from top side. Yeah, it's already full again. And then charge out this way. Good. And then we'll have it charge out to the right, and then this will be our whole AE network right here. This one face of this resonant energy cell. Beautiful. So I don't know if there's another kind of energy acceptor. I know that there are other kinds of energy cells, and I will upgrade these later, but I don't need to. The energy cell, I don't think can plonk down and touch right on this thing and get a charge. Although it looks kind of charged to me. I don't know. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, yep, that took all the A. Well, we can find out now. Okay, it doesn't. It does need to be on the energy acceptor. Totally planned, absolutely meant to do that to test my theories. Of course. Alright, so power here. This whole side up here is already taken care of. I am just falling all over the place right now. Can I please just find somewhere to land? Thank you. Alright, so that's getting power. Fucking Christ! And it's fully powered and we're already full again. Nice. You need a potato emote? No! Okay. So now the power stuff is interesting. You can connect the power stuff using only quartz cable if you want. So you don't need to connect the data channels to anything. You can power something purely with quartz crystal. But I do want to get this power source... why don't we just put it on the side like a normal person? Yeah, we'll just put it out there. Doesn't look very good. I don't know, like, it's... We only need regular cabling for this. Because this is just power. So we'll have the power input coming from here. And going on out this way. Yeah, how about this? Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Do those even work? Oh, you know what? There is an Ender IO ME cable that I've never used before. An ME conduit. Would you guys relax? Stop touching it. You're only making it worse. Alright, so we'll end up putting this down here. Okay, so now you're powered. Boom! Oh, look at that. That's fucking sweet. Hey, Peppa Shake. Alright, so now each one of these faces, we can pull a dense cable on and pull out 32 channels from each face of this block. And the only face that's connected is this one, and it's only going to be using... I will just... You know what I think we'll do is we'll do this. We'll put a smart cable here. Just so we can monitor the amount of data channels being used. Should just be 1. Or actually 0, yeah, because this is only power. So this really only needs to be a quartz cable, but there's no reason for me to not use this for also connecting my main system up here of... Yeah, what is the purpose of this? Splat. Yeah, there's no reason for me not to connect this up here, because this is just sort of wasted data channels that are no fun. Like, we can't use these data channels for any cool crafting or anything like that, so we might as well just connect them like that, and then this will take up some, yeah, three data channels there. So this is just power my basic shit. I could put the ME drives on here. Man, the more I use this thing, the more I wish I had done it very slightly differently. Because now, yeah, we're gonna do it again. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. I'd rather have it up here. I've put this fucking energy storage cell on every single face of this block right here, and I have not found a permanent home for it. Soon, TM. Soon. So that means we're gonna have to take this cable and move it up a notch. Early as well. Although, could I bet you I could use that funky Ender IO cable. And we can do it like this. That's not a cable, that's a block of cobblestone. Complicated things. What the hell? Oh. That fucker went flying. I must go! My people need me. And bang. Perfect. Ish. You know. Okay. Power. And interface. Now, I think what we'll do is, because this is its own channel here, we'll set a separate channel for the drives, and I'm going to use a dense cable for this. I identify strongly with these cables for their extreme density. Wow, I still got some... I need to wash those guys off. So the way that these work is really cool. You take one dense cable, you put it there, and now this cable has 32 channels on it. If I take a regular ME glass cable here... That uses 8 of the 32. That uses 8 of the 32. Well, now it's using the other 3 as well. And then that uses another 8 of the 32, and then that uses the other 8 of the 32. So that's 8, 8, 8, 8. 16. You can extend it and use these as nodes, but at the base of it, it can only have 32 connected here at the base of the cable. So... Later, Neemblub. I should add Galacticraft. Last time I tried that, it crashed the fuck out of my game. You made a change.org petition to add a potato. Look, I literally can't. We're out of emote slots. Anyway, this is going to be the storage drive cable. Nothing more, nothing less. And I'm going to take some cable anchors, slap them on the side so that nothing will interfere with this. I'll end up having to do this with most of the cables, but this one's really important. Alright. Bam. So now we can connect... Oops. This will take 8 of the 32 channels to connect down here. And then we'll have the ability to come out of here, and then that'll take another 8, and that'll take another 8. And then this is going to be where we put all of our drives and things like that. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking 4, and then we've got our 2 drives here. So just for now, 2, This will be our drive storage, and it'll be expandable so that we can do it however size we want. But this will use, what, how many channels is this using? 2? Which is the 2 drives? Okay. And this should actually, now that we've done this, this should allow us to turn the whole fucking thing on if I can get enough room in my inventory to do that. Oh good, I dismantled the entire quarry. Right, I forgot. Hue. Hoo-hey-hey-hey. Just want the full ones. By full, I mean ones with anything. Alright. Now, because this has so many extra channels, it's only using 2 for now, and it'll only be using 5 for the drives, and then another, I don't know, a few more for the automation system. This will be the automation. This will be the drive channel. I don't need... Actually, you know what? This can be the other thing that's annoying. Oh, the security and wireless. So these each take up a channel of their own. Like so. Where'd my wireless boosters go? I need boost. Boost me, baby. Boost me, I'm a deuce. Alright, so that puts us at about 50 blocks. My wireless guy was in here. And the only reason that this thing exists is so that I can do that and link it to the network, and you can't take it off anymore. Alright, there we go. So we got access to all of our stuff again. So this is, check it out, this whole network that used to be that giant clusterfuck down there, now this is all it is. It's all it is. With tons and tons and tons of room to expand. And planned out automation stuff there too. So that's the point of this, is to make it compressed and expandable. I don't know. I love this stuff. This is making me moist. That makes me moist. Alright, so I need to put my quarry stuff in, yeah, we'll leave these drives in here for now. These are 3 16K storages. I'll put those in this slot, so that they're their own little planets. And this is, just stuff for right now. That's all quarry stuff and shit for later. Oh man, that's so nice having it all, the whole thing, everything, just all in this one little area. Yeah. So now, this is all going to be 32 data channels of storage of our network stuff. I don't think we're going to expand or extend beyond that at any point. So I don't know if we could also put our crafting on that. What? Who dares subscribe? Frog voice! What's wrong? Are you Glenn from Chrono Trigger? It just reminded me of that scene from Full Metal Jacket. Show me your war face. Show me your frog voice! Alright, yeah, I think we can actually probably put... Let's just assume that we use 5 drives, 5 interfaces. No, it's gonna need its own channel. So let's do the crafting CPUs. And yeah, we'll do the crafting CPUs and all the crafting CPUs and the molecular assemblers. We're going to put those all in the same place. And I'm actually not going to use any of these full block guys for the molecular assemblers. I'm going to make more of these. So for right now, we're not going to be able to put all of our crafting patterns in. Just the bare minimum. And we want our processors as well. So this is 16K crafting storage, 4K, and then co-processors. I don't know exactly how co-processors work. I only know sort of how they work. And I have theories about how they work. But theories, you know, if theories had wings, then chickens would hatch stuff out of their urethras or whatever. Trust me, it's a thing. So I will put the crafting stuff area over here. Because this is where we're going to do all of our silicon and stuff, too. So we'll do another 32 channel dense cable here. It doesn't... yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring it all the way down to here. Okay, so 8, 8. And I want to actually build these molecular assemblers. One out from the wall. So I'll do it like this. Oops. That looked kind of cool, but... where did it go? Like this. It's a bit cramped. That's okay. So I need you, 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 and that's going to be weird. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll find out. I should be able to take this and have them all connect to the same cable and yet be separate. That's wonderful. Wunderbar! Okay. Alright, so we'll leave this front area open here. Oh, that's real nice. Look at that. So now if I need to use upgrades or actually access the assembler, I'll be able to actually access it. And it's still got all these interfaces for holding all the patterns and things. Which is Bed Bath & Beyond's partner store. Patterns and things. So let me put a smart cable right here. Because I want to know exactly how many channels this whole thing is using. Oh, that's using all 8 channels. Oh, Alex is here for the caps lock patrol. Yeah, maybe we should just directly connect these to offshoots of dense cable. Because I'm a little worried about the channel usage of these. What happens if I put a dense cable right back here? So this whole thing here is exactly 7. Yeah, it didn't need all those other cables there either. That's exactly 7. And to make more, we're gonna need more dense cable, and this is not great. I don't love this. So, oh shit, the bands are flying. I like this design, but I think what we'll do is, why don't we just do this? And I wish I could separate those. They're just too close together. All right. Yep. I didn't want to do this, but we're gonna do this. It's because of my EXP reactor. We don't have enough room to put these over here. So sadness. We have to redo the whole thing. Foresight, planning, foreskin, Forsyth. At least I didn't put all the recipes in them. You know. Foreskin. Okay, so we'll do it over here instead. It's got a little extra room. So there's a ton of dense cable. And I'll put... No. Man, why do I keep grabbing exactly one smart cable instead of the whole stack? Okay, so that will be 1 processor, 1 core. Yes. And then I can't put them that close together, so it'll have to be like this. Okay, so there's another one, and then that will leave plenty of room for me to go cover these guys. Let's just do these 2 for now, just to make sure. They will be connected, won't they? Yeah. You know what they won't? If I use cable anchors. I bet ya. Perfect. Well. Oh, shit. Planning! Foresight! Foreskin! There we go. Alright, so you've got your 8 channels, and that's nice and compact and beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Etc., etc. And then it's also expandable. We put more molecular assemblers on more channels. Goody goody gumdrops. Wait a minute. That doesn't need to be like that. Yeah. Alright, so 8 and 8. Oh, wait, 4 and 8? Okay, 4. Yeah, 4 there. So this can expand more if we need it to. And this can also expand more if we need it to. And this one's using a total of 8. And it can carry more, which is pretty cool. I don't think there's a better way for me to do this. Hey, Acitra, thank you for the host. What are these glass cubes? These are molecular assemblers. It's really cool. If I take one of my patterns here, let's make a slightly complicated one. Make some compressed cobblestone, I guess. Do I have a compressed cobblestone recipe? That's double compressed. Where's my regular compressed cobblestone? There it is. So if I take this compressed cobblestone and I put it in this interface right here, in this pattern slot, now I can ask it to make compressed cobblestone for me. This is the only recipe in here right now. So I can say, make me 100 compressed cobblestone. And it can't because I don't have a CPU. But I can just hook one up real quick. And I think I may actually use this whole dense cable channel here to do this. So there. Make me 100 compressed cobblestone. Start, and you can see it actually in there in the cube. It's processing while it makes the cobblestone. So it's literally just a super advanced auto crafting table that you can put a ton of different recipes in and use them to request different crafting things. And that's really cool. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do this redesign, is because I want to be able to see the fucking cubes getting crafted. So yeah, that's what the little glowing cubes do, Dion. Alright, let's make room for one more of these. Well, actually, if this is using... Oh, it's using 5 channels now because I put the CPU on it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cancel this job because that was just to show you guys. And there it's done. Everybody's groovy. Happy times are here again. I think I was supposed to use a wrench for that. So because each one of these guys here is using 4, that means that we could just do another inline molecular assembler right down here. So our future proofing is this. And some cable anchors. Or actually, I don't know where those are going to need to be. We'll have to make those chambers later. But yeah, we'll have 2 molecular assembly chambers on each one of these little dongers here. And then that means I can get rid of this extra dense cable here. And that'll be 8, that'll be 16. So we will have enough room to put our processors up above them. Pardon me. So to do that, we'll take our dense cable and put it here. I don't love that that's off-center like that, but whatever. Because I'm going to want... See, this is only using 8 channels. We're going to be using 16 for our 4 molecular assembler banks. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Why is everybody getting banned? Who? Okay, oh wow, what the friggin' hell, somebody's gone mad with power. Okay. Who's... This is becoming a distraction. Who doth this and why? Please relax. Is this the potato proletariat? This is the potato fascist cracking down on the potato revolution? Fucking hell, guys. Holy shit, it's Variax. See, this is what I get for streaming early. I get to hang out with all the cool British people. Put away your tea, friend. We're doing industrial might. It's Alex. He's on a anti-potato rampage. Okay, so you can make one big CPU if one were so inclined. But I'm just gonna make one big one, and then I'll have a bunch of little guys after that. So this is gonna be our big CPU there. And then that should only take up one channel, or it might take up 4. I'm curious to find out, and if I wanted to find out, I would use a smart cable instead of a dumb cable. Okay, so that only uses up one channel. So we don't even need dense cable for this. What am I? I'm being a little dense. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, this dense cable here is already here. So why don't we just put it off of this? We're already using this dense cable for stuff and things. Oh, that's not right. That might break the game. Please don't crash. Thank you. Okay, now we'll do a little spamming of mini processor zerglets. I can do better than that. If I put it like this, and this, and this, and this. Alright, so that's 5 processors. And now we're taking up 13 of the 32 channels. We need to make sure that there's 16 channels still available. So we're still within that boundary. And I'm going to put a bunch of coprocessors on these fellas. Okay, coprocessor, coprocessor, coprocessor. And I guess you don't get a coprocessor. You get to be a lonely, sad man. We are sadkin together. Alright, so there's the crafting thing. Now, what I want to do is grab my recipes. So let's toss all of our stuffing things here. We won't have enough recipes. We won't have enough interfaces available to do all of the recipes. In fact, I kind of fucked up, and I need to put 2 more interfaces on the backs of these. And I'm curious. Oh, that's going to screw up my numbers, isn't it? My numbers! Okay, so now each of these is taking 5. Okay, so we won't be able to fit... Is this FTB Infinity? Yes, it is. FTB Infinity 1.10.1. That's okay. We can just do a smaller molecular assembler. Or... Okay, so this is 5. That's 10. If we do it the other way, we'll end up with 16. So it's an upgrade either way. So yeah, I'll take these back off. And we'll just do the 4-sided interfaces. Bit weird, but I'll take it. We don't need these cables. These anchors can go back in here. So that leaves me with all of the room for all of the things. So now I need to pull out all my the correct crafting recipes. I only need a few. We need to get the basic AE network stuff. So you, not you, not that, maybe that, not cable. Where are the patterns that I'm looking for? What happened to them? Oh, here they are. You. And... here. This guy right here. Now, I don't think I ever taught it to make a molecular assembler. All I need now is the, there's one other thing that we needed, and I don't remember where I put it. Oh, that's it. So each one of these interfaces, we can toss these guys in here. Now, I need to be able to tell it to make a molecular assembler. I need to make 2 of them. So good, I got the right stuff in the first try! Hway! Alright, so let's go up and use our actual interface. I don't know if it'll have the ability. Yeah, it doesn't know how to make fluix dust and stuff like that. Let's see if we have the stuff to make 1. Hey, we almost do. Almost. So if we set up our processing thing, then we'll be able to get cracking on that. So yeah, let's go fill up the rest of these patterns here in the space that we have available. I want to make sure that we get the... that one's not important. Yeah, let's get the important ones. So... whoops. You... It's a little hard to tell because there's so many of them. You. I feel like I'm missing some here. That's an important one, so is that. So is that. Alright, and the rest of these will go in actual machine-based devices, the important ones. So these are the big deal ME network things. And they all require sub-compartments. Sub-things. So let's first, we'll remake our setup of inscribers. So I'll need my acceleration cards, my crafting cards. Those are capacity cards. I don't need those. We need acceleration cards, crafting cards, import and export buses, and interfaces aplenty. I think I'm just going to switch to using these little interfaces in general. Interface, export, import, anchors, and glass cables. Should be all we need there. You guys and your potatoes. Alright, so we can make a much better system for using our inscribers to make the things that we needed. So this setup over here is gonna be this face will be completed with 32 channels. This face we're gonna leave alone for the sake of our sanity, and we'll do our processing of inscribers over here. That's a covered cable. I want a smart cable. I don't know how many I don't know how many channels we're gonna need, but I at least with the smart cable we'll be able to see. And that's not necessary. I'm gonna turn on night vision. so that we can get a better view of stuff without having to worry about lighting. I have a magnum torch, so I don't have to worry about lighting anymore. Alright, so this is where we're going to do our subscriber, or our inscriber action. Hey, subscribers, how you doing? So you're going to be a very important one there. We need to cover this thing in faces. So we need an export bus. No. Yes. Export bus there. Export bus here. An import bus right on your face. And an interface on top. Alright. Beautiful. So this is going to be the pride of the fleet. The PS de Craftzons. This one's going to take care of handling all of our circuits being turned from these into... Where are those patterns? Oh, they weren't actually patterns, it was just inserting things. Okay, so that's fine. And I have those in the network. Good. We got you. No, we actually don't need that. I need a piece of silicon, piece of redstone, so redstone, whoops, always in there, printed silicon, always in there, so it'll always export those into there, and I'm going to put crafting chips into here for the silicon, and won't be able to use that right now, but once I have the ability for it to make the printed silicon, it'll be able to do that. And then this interface here, we're going to cover the rest of the auto crafting. So it'll be able to tell it any one of those three things that it needs will be printed out there. Now the weird thing is that I thought I had those in patterns, but I guess I didn't. So that's awesome. And now the other ones, we need 4 of these inscribers for the other individual presses. Right? Yes. So, logic, calculation, inscribing engineer, and then silicon. Now you could do this differently so that it would not require all this madness, all these individual parts, but I'm not doing that, so deal with it. And then we need interfaces. No, actually, these can't go on the top, because that's where the press goes. Oh, that's perfect. We can put them right here. Now, I don't think we're going to have enough channels. We're probably going to have to go dense cable for this little arm here. Yeah, we're already over channel limit. Okay. That's fine. We can split the channels right here. So I'll put a cable anchor here. Nope. Here. Shit. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, so that'll be on its own channel then. Goody. Actually, these do need to be connected like that. Yeah. And then we can bring the dense cable to here and split it off. So 8 this way, 8 that way. and 32 the rest of the way. Alright, so we got 8 channels going up this way out of this face, 32 coming out of this face, 32 coming out of this face, and another 32 coming out of this face. So we're already well over the amount of channels that we had for our other production facility. I think that's right. And then, so you're using 8 yourself, and then you are now using 12. Perfect. So you get those guys. Now we can just teach it how to make... Right, I already have the patterns here. So you are logic with the silicon press. So there we go. And then you are engineering press. And then you are our calculation press. And then that means that you're the logic press. Okay, so we've taught it now how to make these individual presses. So if I tell it to do that, it should be able to craft one of these. I should put the gold bar in here. Yep, alright, everything's good. I'm going to put a speed upgrade in each one of these. I'll make more acceleration cards to basically fill them out so they're all super fast later. Ideally, you would have done this, you know. There are ways to get these to be done all in one machine. And then we need this guy to have its own patterns here for creating more advanced things. So now, if I put my... I have my auto crafting card in here, and now it knows how to print this. So if I take this silicon out, it should... Oh yeah, it's just slapping them in there because they're already in the network. Okay, that was the last one. So now if I take this guy out here... It should start printing one over here right away. Although it can't because it doesn't know how to make silicon. That's fine. But if I put... Yeah, that's okay. It knows. That is working. So that means we've cut off a lot of channels using only this one machine here. Now we just need the actual recipes. And we're good. I feel a lot better about that. Oops. Those were import buses? Yes. So can I... We can make these patterns right now, actually. Okay, so if I put a logic press, these will be processing patterns. You put a logic press... Or will they be? Yeah, they will. Put a logic press in this machine up here. It will give you a printed one. Now let's just see if this works. Ooh. Is that right? I think I did that wrong. You can edit, by the way, if you don't know this is a really neat trick. You can actually edit created patterns. Oh, this was right. But you can put it in this bottom slot here, and like if I clear this out, you can now edit the pattern that you've put in. Okay, so what are you doing wrong? Why does it think it needs to craft one of those? Well, that's working. That's done. And now it should put it in here, but for some reason it's not. It's storing them in the crafting interface. What are you doing? Anybody want to tell me what I'm doing wrong here? Because that is how it should work. Yeah, I'm building the internet. So if I did insert this into the top slot... Is that not how you do that? Did I really fuck it up that bad? Did I forget how these fucking worked? Because I'm pretty sure that that's what you do to make a... Yeah. It's just not working. You understand none of this. Okay. Well, fine. Well, just know that it's not working for reasons that are unbeknownst to me. I think I may need to relog, actually. Sometimes that helps with weirdness. It's not getting power, maybe? No, it's all connected to the network. Yeah. Oh! Oh! No? The only thing I could think is if... something to do with the facing, but no, that doesn't make sense. Oh god, no. Please. Help. This machine, all by itself, with nothing but power, should be able to do what I'm asking it to do. Okay, no, well, look, I took the... It's still not working. What is your malfunction? Doesn't work because it's not connected. There it goes. Now it works. Same thing before. So, I guess possibly it may need to have the interface, the export and import on different sides. The import will have to come out here. Although it just... where did it go? The interface has to go on the top. That's not the top. Well, perspective, I guess. So you are the wrong bus. Import. We're getting there. Okay, good, good. And then... getting hung up on something. I just don't know what. I have no idea why this isn't working. The interface should be inserting this into this slot right here. Maybe it needs to be the other kind of interface. I don't know. It's not out of channels, so that's definitely not it. It has the part that it needs. Maybe it needs to be inserted onto the side, you think? It has to go in the top slot, though. Okay, now every side has a fucking cable, except for this side. This is ridiculous. Alright, every side is cable. So we're putting in redstone, we're putting in silicon. I guess I'll try to tell it to put stuff on the side. That shouldn't be the case, though. Yep, that's not working. Let me just try this real quick. I'll put this interface right here, and let's find out. We can process and eliminate this here a little bit. If I take a logic bus, craft up one of those. See, they're getting crafted and they're getting caught up in this fucking... Alright, there's two of them. So we got one of these in the system. Now, if I tell it to automatically toss those in there, will it put it in there? No, it won't. It can't access the top of this fucking inventory. Hey, Angelino1, thank you for the subscriber. Oh my god. The only thing I could think is there is a way to make arrows appear on this doodad. Not that I can actually see them right now because of these cables. Well, it doesn't do me any good if I can't see the friggin' arrows. Okay, up. No, down. Alright, good. Nowhere to go but down. Yeah? Still doesn't work. Wait, no, this is actually not in the network. Still didn't work. This sucks. I had this whole system fucking working. And now I broke it. And now it won't goddamn work. There's no reason it shouldn't be able to just slap a fucking printed logic circuit right in the top slot right there. I have no idea. Look, it's connected to the network. Oops. Where's the, No, I'm doing that wrong. Yep, it still won't do it. It should automatically export any logic circuits in the network into this top slot. Yeah, everybody's wired up. Now, if I have no fucking idea why that's happening. I take an export bus. Can I fucking force it down its throat? Yeah. Alright, so it's something to do with the crafting. And now it's not working. But that's just because it's not getting power. Okay, wait, stop. Is my crafting stuff fucked up? It's got enough channels to communicate with everything. My crafting CPUs are connected to the network properly. I've got no idea why this isn't working. Oops. God damn it. Well, everything else is going to shit, might as well turn the AC on. Anyway, if this is not your cup of tea, if this is highly frustrating to you, you don't like it, the AC is bothering you, and you don't like FTB, come back later. I'll be streaming some other things later. In the meantime, though, I'm going to be ridiculously infuriated with this fucking machine. So, this is the bottom slot. Either of these sides, anything on this axis is the middle slot. So the only place the top slot can be is right here. It's the only place. What am I... Alright, I gotta Google this, man. This is fucking stupid. To the Google machine! Top input automated from side with top press. Center input automated from any side without press. So that's the redstone one. Bottom input side with bottom press. But yeah, that's... Am I sure that this is the top slot? No, absolutely not. Other than that, I'm sure that it's the top slot, because look. I can literally move that and it shows it being in. And the thing is, it doesn't matter which slot it goes into. I mean, let me try this. I should be able to just toss... Alright, our channels don't matter right now. I can hook this all up at the same spot. I should be able to toss it on the bottom with the silicon on top, and it won't really matter. But that doesn't work either. Shock of shocks. It put the silicon in there. I didn't put that in there. The export bus did. It's powered now and it's not working. I didn't have it right before, two-side. I definitely didn't, because it's not working now and it's definitely powered. Look, this is connected to nothing. It's just the side. And it still will not put in. It's trying. Look, this is stored in a buffer right here. If I take this out, it refills the buffer, right? So it's trying. It's pushing this downward. Ignore the contents of the inventory. It's doing everything it can. Let me... Nothing. It won't interact with it whatsoever. Oh, it does now when I have this config set up like this. That's like an auto crafting setup. I'm just gonna remove this. Let's go get a different one. I don't know which one of these three was the one that I was trying to use. But it's defective. Okay, you're on your stupid network. Doesn't work. The interface does not only work from patterns. It does not. Here, let me show you. I will observe. If I take this cable right here, and I put an interface right here, and I tell it to put all of the dirt in the system into this chest, and I put some dirt in the system, it should put it in the chest, but it won't. Huh. Okay, so is this the problem then? Does it only work on sides? The fuck? Man, I am royally confused. Because this is exactly how I had it set up before. So it has to be pulled down from the top slot. It has to be pulled out of it from the config slot, but there's no reason it wouldn't input it from the pattern slot though, right? So if I put this pattern in here, it still doesn't work that way either. Yeah, it's pushing from crafting right now. It should be. It's got a crafting recipe to push in one of these. It's got one stored. It knows where to put it. It thinks it's crafting it, but it's not. Hey, XSI. Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused by this. No, that didn't work before, Tonberry, but I'll do it again, just for fun. Arrows. There, arrows. What the fuck? The ME assemblers have a lot? No, they don't have to. They don't have anything to do with that. The molecular assemblers are for auto crafting. This is a different kind of pattern. If I take this out of here, it's a processing pattern, right? Let's just remake it from nothing. So, if you put one of these in the top slot of the machine, it will output one of these. Yes. Go. Happen. Work. Nothing. It's in the molecular assembler? Oh. Oh. What the hell was it doing in there? I bet it'll work now. Oh my god, after all that fucking shit. Alright. Jesus Christ. What else is in here? Aha. So it would have fucked them all up. Well, I knew I needed to make these, I just put them in the wrong spot. So how are these? So these are right, so I should be able to just put all of these in here. We need an import bus, export bus. Import bus there. Export, export. Cables and anchors. Good heavens. Okay. So we have one extra pattern here that we no longer need. Oh, fucking hell. Alright. We need to get the rest of the processing stuff set up. My sag mills and things. Which is the new store I'm opening, by the way. Sag mills and things. Hope you are interested. So this is how many channels here? Four channels there. And then should be another 8 channels here. So that's all 8 of these, and that should be fine. I think that's enough. And we want to put the auto crafting thing here. No, I'm gonna use level emitters for this stuff later, which is why I moved it all. I may need to move this again, but let's just hope and pray that I don't. So, as far as the actual processing of things, I think we'll probably do that over here. How many channels do you have? Plenty. Let's get some more fatty cables. Okay, well, that's gonna have to work for now. Because I ran out of fat cable. Oh, no, we've got more, it's just colored. Please, not again. I'm a walrus, guys. I need my bucket. Where the hell is my bucket? Okay. How many buckets of poison do I have stored? I actually voided them all. I've been using this thermal expansion nullifier. You can pump water into it and it'll delete it like a water trash can. It's fucking beautiful. Beautiful! So we'll have our... actually, we'll want a little space in the back. Smelteries. And sag mills. Now they shouldn't be doing any things on the sides. Good. All top... Ooh. Interactions now. Okay. And some of these are going to need extra space in the back. This will be our alloy smelter here. Put an extra one on the back of you. And then... I actually think we might need an extra one on the back of you as well. Just in case. So that'll be 6 channels. Whoa, hey, hold on there. Six channels? 6 channels. Beautiful. Alright, so now this is way expandable too. Plenty of room here for stuff to grow, and I can take all of those processing patterns that we've been holding on to forever. I don't know. We'll come back to this stuff later. I just need some space right now. I need space in my life to breathe. Alright, so you're all of my processing thingies. The important one, of course, being sand and silicon. So we need to get this pulverizer hooked up, too. Goodbye, shovel. Alright, so this will be our other slot, will be the pulverizer here. Goodbye, shovel! I never liked you anyway. Goodbye, hammer. Alright, there we go. Now we got all of our patterns. So, alloy smelter. You get all of my alloys. Electrical steel, invar, signalium, electrum, red alloy, solarium, dark steel, and conductive iron, enderium, pulsating iron, enderium base, and also I need you to do fused quartz, and I think that's it. No, maybe, yes, this as well, I believe. Is that? Okay, yeah, that is an alloy. Alright, now, pulverizer. We're getting real close, guys. I need an export. No, I don't need an export. I need an interface. Hopefully just one, but we'll see. Boop. So you get sand, silicon, and I think that's it. Or no, you also get... we'll do some of this in a sag mill over here. Like this one here? Yeah, that'll work. So you're gonna grind up all these powders. And I think that's also ground gravel. And that is also done in a sag mill. Now the rest of these are just furnace ones. So this is just a furnace. This will be in alloy mode, and this will be in furnace mode. Those are all just regular smelty jobs. This sag mill is not doing anything because it's going to be... Yeah, this one is going to be auto processing of ores. And this one will also be for auto processing of ores. So these two will take care of that. I don't actually think that's... Yeah, I should probably have them go leapfrog. Or better yet... That makes more sense. Okay, so you... Alright, so this is alloys, and you are my personal use grindy thing. All my dusts and stuff get made in you. And... this will be automatic output from... Oops. Yeah, that's fine. This will be automatic output from the quarry, and you will handle all the regular furnaces. Okay, so now I think I should be able to ask it for a silicon, printed silicon, and it should not be able to import because I didn't put the import bus on. Obviously. But other than that, it's doing great. There you go. Alright, so that thing's fast as hell. And then you... probably already did it, right? Yeah, you already did the thing. And then that automatically got put in here. And so if I take this out, I take this out, it should automatically request another silicon. Right? Yes, it did. And then pulls that out and puts it into here. Awesome. Okay, so that's working. Perfect. Sweet. Bye, frog. So now we should have the ability to automatically craft all of those things. So if I need more, I'm just going to do one of each. Start and start and, well, I already have a ton of you, but start. So it should, oh, I should probably, well, I don't need to put all your silicon back. You're making more of it. I'll put it back because I don't necessarily need it, but smoosh. And is that it? Did you do them all? What are they called when they're done? Processors. Okay, there we go. We got one of each. And it was pretty quick, too. I like that. I want you back, and my baby back. Potatoes, please. Viva la potatoes! Okay, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind, it's perfectly fine. And we can expand with other channels off of other dense cable, or, yeah, if we need another 8 channels to double this, basically, we can just do that, and then that'll create another 8 channels. Sweetness. The potato revolution only had 9 people sign it. How sad is that for you? Alright, so this guy is going to need power. That's no big deal, though. We can take care of that when the time comes. Now, I should be able to make another molecular assembler, because it'll know how to make all of this stuff, right? So if I tell it to make... It doesn't actually know how to make a molecular assembler, right? I never made that pattern. Let's teach it. Because I want to be able to just tell it, give me one. So what do we have available? We are missing quartz glass. But I should be able to make some by processing all of the things. Bing, bang, bish, bash, bosh. And bam! That was nice. That was very fast. Alright. Molecular assembler get. Toss you in here. And now I can tell what I want. I want you to make me 2 more molecular assemblers. He doesn't know how to make a crafting table. I never taught it how to make a crafting table, boys. I never taught my crafting system how to craft. Oops! Hey, that was fast. Did I tell it to do 2 or 1? 1, of course. 1 more. So this one's actually having to process some stuff. It has to make these, and oh, look at that! That's beautiful. Sweet. Alright, so you will be here, and that already looks badass. I need more interfaces, and cable anchors, and all of your interfaces. So I'll cable anchor you, and that should be enough. Told you I needed my hammer. Awesome. Wait. They're lateral. Oopsie daisies. Does it even matter if they're hooked up like this? Yes, it does, because they're on different... I remember now. I remember the thing. That's a cable anchor. Not exactly what I had in mind. Ah. So once this is hooked up, we can get every single one of those recipes back in action. And the full brunt of our AE network will actually, believe it or not, be operational. That looks good. Alright, so let's get every crafting recipe ever. Clear out our inventory a bit. Well, there's nothing doing about that. So none of these are processing recipes. They're all crafting, auto-crafting recipes. They're full. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't need to use them like this. I can just use the interface planning thing. This guy. Well, it means I can't shift-click, but at least I don't have to wander around over every single one of them. I am going to have to make sure that we're not overflowing on our channels, but I don't think we are. Is anybody counting my channel usage? See, that's what I'm surprised about, is I'm surprised that there's not more FTB experts in here doing, like, hardcore analysis of my intricate failures. Because, believe me, they are intricate. Well, you maximized your efficiency. However, you lost potential dynamism in the manifold projectionist assemblage. Oh, I see. Maybe they just figure that their fucking time is wasted on me anyway. That's probably for the best. So I'm putting my computer's brain back in right now, because, like Starship Troopers, we came in here and we sucked his brains out. Oh, this place is going to look so dope once we've got it all wired up and ready to go. It's very close already. I'm kind of surprised that this is going as smoothly as it has been so far. Look at this dearth of excess of space we have! We can fucking move around! I'm going to want to move that maybe, but... Oh man, that's gorge porge. Okay, so you are using 8 and 8, and this combines to a total of 21 channels. So we should have access to all of these. Some of them are full, some of them are not. And whenever we tell it to craft anything, it will do it, because it is a tiny potato and it believes in you. I do not. I don't know what that is, John the Gamer. You made some solar panels, Katie? Well, that's pretty fucking advanced, man. Especially if you did them in GregTech. If you made GregTech solar panels, you know more about this shit than I do. Straight up. Now tell me, do you really wanna? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, yeah, this is looking great. Alright, so... snag up all our extra interfaces, and this is all quarry stuff, right? Yeah. Well, aside from this junk. Let's actually clear this out a bit. What are you? Why don't you have a home little 4K storage drive? You, and you, and you. You and you. Okay, so that's quarry junk. The rest of this stuff, you stuff, can go back in the network. And then this stuff's trash. Like me, you... Alright, you go in the network. Why didn't I trash those fucking... Oh god, I didn't finish moving all this stuff, did I? Oops. Actually, it should auto-process that sandstone. Oh, no, I haven't told it to. Well, that's okay. We got a little example. That's why that was there in the first place anyway. Let's finish the fight. I'm curious about how much actual molecular assembler space we'll have left, because that's a lot of space. We're gonna have to make more interfaces, though. The other ones were, let's see, we got, right now we have 32, I believe it's 32, no, it wouldn't be 32, it can't be. Well, I guess I don't know, we'll just find out. Together as a team. I should be able to tell just by looking at the channels, but I have my processors on that on that cable as well, so. The thing is that my house was a computer before, but now it's a pretty computer, a clean computer. Look at all this space we have to move around. It's beautiful. No badness. Alright, so you should all have stuff in you, and you are empty, and you are full, and you are full. So I guess it probably just arbitrarily filled them up. But we still have plenty of room for expansion. Gotta love that. Alright, so that's all good. That one's empty. Empty, empty, empty. Oh, yeah. So that's the quarry stuff, and I think I'm going to leave that there for now. I'll put the chests in there with you. And then this just is our cabling and speed interfaces. Ah, we need to set this up. This is another one. So how many channels do we have left here? You're using 4, so we can actually do it right here. Oh, this will be perfect. Nice and compact. And I think what I'll do is I'll just wall this space off. Yeah, let's just grab all this stuff. We're done with this. Or, better yet, I'll move that stuff back over there at some point, and instead, we got all these channels here. This will be expandable in the future at any rate. But for now, all we need to do is put you down. We need a interface on the side, I think. I think it's what it would, yeah. Where did I put all my interfaces? In the AE network. Or I don't have any. I used them all on stuff and things. But now we can just tell it, and look, it's already automatically processing all of the things. Beautiful. Oh, it's also out of power. Not as beautiful. Forgot about that part. I knew this day would come, I just wasn't sure how soon. So let's put it underground so that we can't actually see the cable. That's what all the cool kids are doing. Is off of the line a little bit. Oh, hello. Open sky. Skies above. It might be worth it just to have a damn tesseract so we don't have to run this cable all the way over here, but no. We're going to want the power cable to go over that way anyway, so for other reasons. How much of it do we have, though? I'm going to go with not enough, although actually we don't need this cable. We need this cable. These machines can't exceed the amount of energy. They can't melt steel beams! Oh, I didn't finish digging the tunnel. Huh. Oops. Are we there yet? Oh my god, it was exactly. Actually, no. I changed my mind. There's a better option. Because this cable type is already used right here. Can I guess the Z level correctly again? Oh, rip. I was so close. Okay. So that'll pull it inadvertently out, and there we go. Let's get power. Everybody's got power, 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 power. Good. Good for you. How's that working out for you? Being clever. And now we put one of our brand new interfaces that probably is done being created. Here. And I thought we already had, yeah, we should have a recipe for this. It's probably in the wrong spot. Let me, yeah, somewhere, this recipe is somewhere. And it's supposed to go in there. So let's see if we can find it. There it is. That was in a molecular assembler. It is not a molecular assembly, it is that. So I believe this will work. If I tell it to make one of these, it should insert it in the side there, and then once it gets enough power from the AE network, it'll become charged and it should pull it out automatically. What games will I be playing on the scheduled stream? Well, should I spoil it for you guys? It's not pulling it out. Why not? Why? I guess I'll just put an import bus on it. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, I did that. Shit. Now I don't know if it's working again. Damn it! Hey, Soapy. Did it work? I didn't catch it. Shit. I think it worked. Come on. Charge. Become electrocuted. Huh. They're not getting power? If I look away for like 1 second, it's gonna do it, and then I'm gonna be sad. Then again, it's not gonna do it at all. It's weird, it's just not charging it. I can't, there's no interface on this machine. Oh, I disconnected the power. Oh, I didn't know that that actually blocked power. You'd think I would have figured that out by now. Well, that's actually really irritating. What a waste of... Oh, I can't even connect a cable right... Oh, God. What a waste of my beautiful cable. There's no way to connect it to any power. The only way is through the top. Okay, so... Maybe we can import from the side? Oh my god. Okay. That works. It's a monumental waste of fucking cable, though. Whatever. Here. I know. There! Less wasteful-ish. So we got automated Certus quartz. Everything should be fully automated. Let's make sure that this system still works. Make me a pure... Uh-oh. Where did those go? Oh, it's not actually on the network. Oh. Well, what kind of idiot made that happen? That's okay. We can get up through the clever use of cables. This is only using 4 channels. It should only be using 2, or yeah, 2 channels for this. Make me one of those. Alright, drop the seeds in. It should turn these on. Okay, it turned those on. And now those are growing. Okay, so that's definitely working too. So that should be the whole system fully operational. We got our wireless on. We got 10,000 crafting recipes. We have the ability to craft the pure stuff, the charged stuff, the regular stuff. We got our whole auto crafting or auto smelting system here. The only thing I gotta do is make it know what to auto do for like the quarry and stuff. So that means we can hook the quarry up, which is fine because I need to find a place to put that anyway. And then after that, then comes the real fun. We're gonna work with level emitters. I need to set up the trash can for the network. Also, oh yeah, we need to accelerate all of this. So you got one, each of you should have one, but I want each of you to have, especially this one. The silicon one is the most important. Almost enough. But you have 3, right? Okay, good. You only get 2, calculation press. Suck it! We got auto crafting cards. I don't remember what I was using those for. I guess we'll find out sooner or later. Alright. So now we should be able to close this all up here, right? Yeah. And then down here is the full Monty. You can see everything, and there's so much space. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we need probably just a couple of channels for the quarry. I'm gonna make a separate trash can system. One of these should already have a filter in it. Or no, I was using export buses for filters, so we'll need some export buses and cable, and I'm gonna use a chest for this as well. I'll use an iron chest because I made 12 of them on accident, like an asshole. So I guess we got plenty of places we could put the quarry. The power's over here though, so we're gonna put it over here. And how are we doing on channels? 8 channels here, and we could give it another 8 if we needed to. This is only taking up 2, so this should be fine. So I'll just toss the Tesseract and a chest down here, because I wanted... yeah, it's good for monitoring. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Chaos Reigns! Thank you for the support, my bro. If I did put anything about Minecraft on YouTube, there would be a potato revolution of epic proportions. don't know if that's going to work like that. So that's going to be the quarry, and then we need to put the trash system somewhere. I want it to be sort of centrally located, though. So that one's full. These ones are each full. I love that that's an exact amount. 8 there, 8 there, exactly 8 here, and then expandable spots for other stuff later. That's beautiful. You know what? We'll do it here. This is where the stuff is going to go in, and this is where it's going to go out. So I need a trash can here, and I'm going to need you, and you. We won't use all of these right away, etc. Obviously. Also going to need a smart cable so I can monitor my shit. See, my shit is bananas. Bananas. That's how you spell bananas. B-A-nanas. Alright. Plenty of Chanels. This will probably get its own... Actually, why don't we just do this? Bam, bam, bam. So now... Now these are separated. Or they would be if I knew what the fuck I was doing. There we go. Okay, so this is where we're going to trash all the bad stuff that we don't want in our network. And this is where I need my capacity upgrades. They're all right here. So I think it takes 2 of them in each of these to unlock their full potential. Alright, so you're not an unlocked potential guy over there. I had this all set up with filters before, but we're going to have to do it again. So we need to figure out the stuff that we don't want. For example, dirt, andesite. There's so much stuff. We're going to have to wait until we can turn the quarry on to get a good idea for all of the things that we want to trash. But I should have some things in here that I already know for sure that I want to trash. This is one we're going to need a level emitter for, because I want to trash redstone, or gravel, but not all of it. Some of it's required for some of my crafting recipes. That'll do for now, so if I put you and you and you in there, it should automatically trash all of the things in the network that are these. So, dirt, dried dirt, all that stuff is getting not trashed. Awesome. Is it doing it very slowly? What is it doing? Yep, it's doing it very slowly. One at a time. I think it's because there's like an item buffer here. If I did it from a chest, it probably would work quickly. Last time I did this trash system, I did it in form of a chest. Let's just see here. I built a new tool, by the way. My excavator. Check this out. Let's not do that here. Here. Bam, bam. Dirt! Okay, so if I put this dirt in here, it just did the whole stack. Or no, it didn't. It did some of it. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to put a chest here. A buffer. That's okay. That's alright, that's okay. You're gonna put my gas someday. Or, you know what we could do is just use this exact setup. Let's take you. And boop. And boop. Oops. I decapitated it. Headshot. Headshot. Okay. Now, in theory... if I put this dirt in my network, should all get put in this chest pretty quickly. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So I don't think we need these in here anymore. Or at least, hopefully not. That means the quarry's ready to go. So, we need mad powerage for it. And we need a switch, so a lever will work. Conduits. You need to be orange. That's the back. Right? You know what? Why don't we just put the Tesseract right here? And my lever. I like it. Alright, so it's off right now. And we could, again, you could directly import from the Tesseract, but I think that there's a weird interface buffer, and if I use an Ender IO conduit in between with some speed upgrades, it'll go much, much faster. Alright, so always extracting really fast. Insert there, and then instead of doing it from the... do we have another channel here? Oh yeah, we got... our channel's got channels, god damn. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna put this guy somewhere else, because cables. I need an import bus. Question, does anybody know if this is the case? If I put a capacity upgrade on the import bus, will it import more than one stack at a time, or does that just give you more room to put the filter in here? A couple of speed cards. And so this should turn the quarry on just by doing this. And it did. And it's sucking stuff out. Nice and fast, too. Alright, so that stuff's all getting stored into the system, and when it processes any ores, it won't know what the fuck to do with them. Because I need to tell it. So let's get rid of this stuff in my inventory that we no longer need for the moment. And we need a little bit of you, and you, and you. And I'm just going to have to wait as it pulls these in one at a time and tell it, this is your home. Oh, whoops. Alright, so it automatically processes those, and it actually pulverizes them, oddly enough. Why is it pulverizing ferrous? It shouldn't. It should save ferrous. Hey, and this will auto... I did it again. Every fucking time. And then this will automatically smelt the output. What's this called? Aluminum grit. True grit. Alright, we got some gold dust. Oh, it's looking good. We're almost there, guys. Copper. So iron, copper, ferrous, 2 types of gold dust, aluminum grit. We're going to have to extend that at some point, but that's okay. For right now, that's doing that. And then we just have to keep an eye on it for the rest of the ore types that come in, like tin. I don't want to do ferrous, though. Ferrous is different. I want to process ferrous myself in an induction smelter using rich slag. Which is a little bit... gelid cryothium slag. Why does gold dust get 2 types? That's only a temporary thing. It's because I had done nether... Well, it's an ore dictionary issue is the thing. I had done some mining in the nether, and I had nether gold, and when you process nether gold, you get a different type of gold dust. Technically, if you macerate a gold ore, it'll give you a certain type of gold dust. If you pulverize it, it'll give you a different kind, and if you use a sag mill on it, it'll give you an even differenter kind. It's weird. But once this is done processing, I can take this off the filter and make room for other stuff. Hey, our quarry found gold and lead. And I can put those in here. We're learning again. This is the bitch of moving, but that's why I wanted to move it in this way, so that I would not have to hopefully move all of the things again. Oh, there's another thing I need to tell it how to trash, is some amber. And with when you're using level emitters to do stuff like keeping stocks of things, you need lots of room to do lots of extra crafting locations and like smelting locations and things like that. Because I'm gonna have to do like grinding of. I'm gonna have to have a sag mill basically, or a pulverizer dedicated to just doing nothing but grinding stuff, which sounds like a great hip hop song. Nothing but grinding stuff. Bumping. Right, pulverized silver, tin, lead. That's iron. Okay. I think it's done with the gold, so I'm gonna tell it to stop that shenaniganry. And that's the whole thing right there. All full up. And I want to tell you to trash that. And we should start getting other things that we desperately want to trash, like diorite and marble. Where are you guys showing up at? I know you're in here. I'm going to have it trash the gravel for now. Just temporarily. There we go. Granite. Sandstone. Ugh. I love Chisel. Chisel is an amazing mod. It's so good. It would be perfect if it didn't add diorite, granite, limestone, and marble to the fucking ore gen. But it does. Okay, so you're busy, hopefully, trashing all of the things. I did tell it to trash gravel, so it'll try to do that for now. Let's put a couple of acceleration cards in this one, because this one's gonna need to go fast for right now. I think you can only do one item at a time without an acceleration card in it. Speaking of fast, alright, so you should be pumping out. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, so you got many of the things. I don't think we're missing any ore types. Silver, iron, lead, yeah. Good, it crafted all of that dust. And that's all the known dusts that we have to process. So I think that's the quarry mostly set up. We have some more stuff to filter, like these shards and things like that, and apatite. I'm going to want to trash those basically the second that they come into the network, because I don't have any plans to use them. So that's fun. But that's going to be an ongoing process. It's something that I don't need to worry about too much. I just want to make sure we don't get overflowed with stuff. Also, I did finish that Cursed Earth farm, and I still haven't shown it to you guys. Do you want to see it? It's fucking sweet! I not only finished it, but I did the ultimate upgrade for it as well. So, basically, prepare for jelly. Let's make a couple more acceleration cards. Of course I'm reading chat. Sometimes. What did I not... What's vanilla? I just missed one thing. Those rocks are vanilla? Maybe limestone, but... Yeah. Andesite's from Botania. Chisel adds... I think it adds, probably not marble, but like andesite and diorite, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Alright, so you get that one, and I'll give you this one. You're already programmed, you're fully programmed. Hey now. Oh, my potatoes! No, don't eat my potatoes. I need those. Oh my god, don't eat my shovel! Dear god, I almost made a huge mistake. This guy needs to go faster. How's my quarry doing? Pumping it out. Let's see if we can split. It won't need this many speed cards, but because it's got all this gravel in here right now, it's going to need to go a lot faster to keep up with the trashing of things. I almost just threw away the shovel. Oh my god. It's an expensive shovel, too. It's made of, like, electrum and manulin. I feel like I'm missing an ore that needs to be processed, but I don't know what it is, so I'm just going to sit here being confused, because it should have iron, aluminum, copper, tin, gold, lead, silver. It knows it needs to pulverize. I must have fucked this up at some point. I don't know. Okay, so let's leave this running here for a minute. And one of the other things that I did this for was so that I could hook up my mob farm to my AE network. That is aluminum grit. Why did I just pull out true grit? I meant to do ME cables. I don't know if we're going to have enough cables to get the job done here, but I think this was, by the way, a place of much poison before I fucking murdered it. Oh, look. Marble. Yeah, it says chisel, too. Okay, we're under the farm right now. I can tell because the marble's getting sucked out. They sucked his marbles out! Why don't we just follow this? This takes us to the spawner. Yeah, alright. Now... So this is my Cursed Earth spawner. I'm going to hook it up to the AE network in a minute. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that without the filter system fucking up. Dark Ethereal Glass. You can walk through it. This is Cursed Earth. This is an autonomous activator with a reinforced watering can made of bedrockium. Simple mob grinder. All this does is turn off the lights. That's all it does. If I turn my night vision off, look how dark it is in there. This dark glass doesn't allow light to come through. And so, this is just how fast the Cursed Earth spawns stuff when you've got a reinforced watering can going on it. Look how fast this is. You see this? This is how fast it's spawning and killing mobs for free. This takes no energy whatsoever. None. Zero. It's a fucking Cursed Earth sprinkler. That's it. Alright, so let me turn it off. You guys get to live for a minute. And it produces a lot of essence, which we can use to power other spawners. And then I've got a little filter system here that filters out all the stuff I want to trash. Yeah, it's ridiculously effective. Those mobs, yes, they are random. And they're also really strong, and they have a much higher chance of... oh, hey, buddy. Where did you come from? Friend? They have a much higher chance of dropping better loot. Like pulverized obsidian for some fucking reason. Anyway, the filter will take care of all this... Not that stuff. We'll take care of all this stuff. But the thing is that if I just put an import bus on this for the AE network, it won't give it enough time to filter it. I don't think. So I would need to put another chest, or I don't even know. It's hard to think when you need to go pee really bad, so I'm gonna go do that. And in the meantime, You guys can sit here and watch the potatoes. What happens when the pulverizer hits me? Will it kill me? I think it'll just push me. Or not a pulverizer, but a piston. Here, watch the potatoes grow. Viva la potatilusion! Okay, it just goes through my face. Good to know. Okay, guys. The garbage truck is here. So, I'm just going to leave this here and let you guys listen to the garbage truck while I go get a cup of coffee and take care of some business. I'll be right back. But I'm going to leave my mic on this time. I'm trying to put a text thing on here, but it's not working. Oh well. I'll be right back. Oh, the garbage truck is gone. Fuck it. I just ordered pizza. Fuck it. I'm gonna go ham. It's so fast because they know me there. It's you again. Alright. Load up the extrusion machine. Shall we continue? Me, look, what? Whoa! Potato. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's been a potato explosion. Oh my god. Why are there so many potatoes? Alright. Nobody wants a poisonous potato. Nobody. I need my wrench back. Thank you. Okay, so I need to figure out how to hook this up to the network. And I can't just put an import bus on it because of the way that it does the filtering thing. So let me just turn this on for a little bit and let it run. So as you see, as stuff comes in, it has to let the little grindy buffer finish. Or actually, that's going to be where the thing is. Huh. What the hell? Oh, God. By the way, that's where he came from. That's where that zombie came from. Cursed Earth spreads. I don't know how it spread down there. That's terrifying. I'm going to put just a little bit of cobblestone here, so that hopefully that will not happen again. It should only spread in absolute darkness, and by absolute darkness I mean when it's not even touched by the sky. Hey, Tamman182, thank you for the support, my friend. You know where your subscription money is going too, is towards my pizza that I just ordered, and my coffee that I'm drinking, and my internet that I'm streaming. And that's it. You take those three things and you put them together, and you get a me. So yeah, I don't know how to deal with this. The only way I know for sure that it will work is if a really ghetto way. No, even that won't work. What about... Okay, I know. I think I got a plan. Okay, so we will have you operate on a redstone signal, active with signal. And then what I'll do instead is because right now it's not trashing these things. It's still getting them, but it's not trashing them. Durf McDurf indeed! The best way to do the emotes, by the way, is to click the little smiley face in the chat box. Brings up a little thing. And you can just be like, click, spam, rampage, arble, and then chat, and you're good to go. The chat delay is going to make that a little weird. There you go, you're getting the hang of it. Look at all this stuff. Look, a free ender pearl. It's for me. And treasure. Treasure. Actually, these uncommon treasure bags are pretty nice. I got 2 runic rings of protection from them. That's pretty good. Nothing's too mainstream for me. Time for us to start moving out of wall stream and onto mainstream. We are the 99%. So yeah, I need a way to tell this that... So if I put a lever here... Alright, now it should be dumping all the trash. Goodbye bones. Goodbye zombie flesh. Good night arrows. Good night brains. Good night bows. Make a great children's story. So only what's left. So I guess I just have to put a filter on the import bus. That's fine. Time to make some kappa. Capatonic. Catatonic horn. Anybody sick reference, bro? To yourself. Alright, so we want ender pearls. We want string. We want pulverized. We want redstone. We want iron. Oh, this stuff is so random, though. See, that's the thing, is it puts out so much random stuff that you can't just say, I want only these 9 things. I guess I want gunpowder. So let's... That leaves me with only 3 slots left. I don't care about sticks, or chickens, or sugar. Or these basalt rods. Maybe I should. I guess spider eyes aren't too bad to have. I'm not really doing it for the stuff, though. Oh, no! That sucks. I wanted that bow. But my filter killed it. It had soulbound on it, and I want that enchantment. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to trash the bags. I guess we could... Yeah, let's just import the bags into the system. And we'll take... I don't know, spider eyes. It sounds like a terrible thing to do to someone. Good God, man! What did you do to him? I spider-ized him. Okay, so you'll trash that stuff, and then we need to run this cable all the way to home. Can you use the emotes on other streams? Yes, you can. Yep, you can use them wherever you want on the Twitch. If anybody's doing a little bit of, you know, if you find anyone streaming that has flattened their beaver, you can express yourself. That's the beauty of the sub. And then they'll be like, "Dear God, how did he know that I flattened my beaver in such a exact way? How could he have ever known?" Well, let me tell you. Also, the memes one I hear goes over really well on other people's streams. Okay, so you're using one fat channel. Boom. And that should just be exporting the stuff that we want. Albeit slowly, unless I put an acceleration card or two in it. I love the auto-crafting system from AE2. It's such a bitch to set up, but... Aren't I glad that AE2's cables don't take power? Well, they are power, and they're extremely, prohibitively expensive to make. Everything in AE2 is. Alright, so there we go. Now we're sucking out the good stuff. I wouldn't mind having these heads here. But... whatever. I'm going to turn this off, because I'm pretty happy with how it's working right now. Anyway, the whole... Dear God, look at how fucking fast it is! You can't even see, like... perceive... It's just, hi, I'm here, bye! Hi, bye, bye, later, see ya. Fuck off, Luigi! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna go! Oh, you're dead. Alright, the thing you gotta be careful about is making sure that when you turn it off, there's no creepers in there. So if I walk in here really quick, they will start dying. I don't know why that is. Ow. They hit really hard, though. They get, like, poisoned by life. So let's... yeah, look. Fuck off! Alright. Oh, you're alive. Now you're dead. Alright, so you'll get sucked into the network, you'll get trashed. You won't get trashed. So what I can do, actually, that's really neat, is I can put a level emitter on this, so I can have my AE system know when to turn this on, for example. How much power does the killing machine take? Very, very little. And it's off right now. It uses 3200 RF, but that's not per tick, that's its storage. And I don't actually know how much, like if I turn this off right now, I just do that, it should start running the grinder. So this is the rate that it uses the power. How do you deactivate the cursed earth? Lights. So let me here. I'll take the power off of it real quick, and we can see how quickly it goes through its buffer. All right, so let's just disconnect you. All right, so there's a process. It didn't use any energy. Or I guess it's not killing anything, so... it should be on. Okay, it's killing. Alright, so every mob it kills takes 3000 RF. That's it. That's not a lot. It may sound like a lot, but it's not. What did I do here? Oh, right. I pulled the power out. Huh. There you go. Back to work. Murderer. Alright, remember, don't let there be any creepers in there when you turn it off. Anyway, the turning off and on, all it is just turning lights off and on. These lights are just connected through a redstone cable here. And then this is the autonomous activator with the watering can. And it has to be the reinforced watering can. Okay, I don't see any... God damn it! Every time there's a fucking creeper in there. Enderio has a power probe. That's cool, but I don't think I need that. Stop being creepers! Okay. God! He's right behind him! Look! Fuck's sake. What does the watering can do? Yeah, it causes the cursed earth to tick faster, which causes it to spawn super mobs. Fucking Christ! That's great. But what I could... Whoa! That one had a really big head. I got it! Yes. Alright, fuck off. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we're good. Except for you. I don't know where you came from. How are you guys getting over here? My magnum torch should not be allowing you to spawn anywhere near me, but they are. I guess that's just the range of the magnum torch. Anyway, toss you in there, and you in the garbage. And you can go home. Alright, so let's make sure that our... Okay, we're keeping up with the ore that's coming in. That's good. What about the dust? Not quite. So we may need another dust. Although I don't know if I ever told it to do pulverized silver. I did. It's just... It's got an octa... Each one of these has an octadic capacitor in it, so they're maximum speed, all of them. And this pulverizer is a resonant pulverizer with maximum speed upgrades in it, too. So yeah, I think we just maybe need another one. But the thing that we want to do now is start working with level emitters. That's going to be really interesting because I have no idea how to do it. I think I have an idea, but I have no idea. Do you understand? Does that make sense? I need to control this ME config terminal here with a redstone signal. It doesn't actually have a autocrafter in it. Maybe that's why I can't use a redstone control on it. I need this to be redstone controlled. I need it to be able to know stuff. So if I take some quartz cable here and a level emitter here, and just toss that right there. That's not right. I could do it like this. I don't think this level emitter takes up a channel. And then this guy, I could tell it, let me see here. Craft me a silicon thingy. How many items do I eventually want to monitor? I have no idea. So I want this thing to emit a redstone signal when there are less than 20 of these. So it should be emitting a redstone signal right now, but it is not because it's connected with this quartz thing, I think. And that doesn't actually transfer anything but power. I'm testing something right now and learning. So when emit a redstone signal when levels are below 10. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. So now how do I get this guy? Okay, this is an interface. I think I might need... Oh, I need an export bus, don't I? I bet that's it. I'm gonna have to do this with also with like sand and gravel and stuff like that. they need a channel. A channel? A channel? What do you mean? Oh, it does take a channel. Oh, shit. Well, then I can't put it here, can I? Or can I? Yeah, no, that's 8 channels all full. Yeah, okay. How are we going to deal with this particular cluster clock? I don't need to do level emitters on all of these, I don't think. I'd rather not. But I do want to have it always keep printed silicon on hand. We're not even going to be able to put the export bus on this thing. Now, I believe I can put... Oh, I just wrenched it. Fucking hell. What have I done? Okay. Oh my god, where is the pattern? It was... It's gone. Where's the... Where? Oh no! Please, no! That's not funny. Okay, it went back in the system. Let me test this here. Put this guy there. I think we have some extra channels on this line. Yeah, okay, good. So if I take a cable and put it here, and I tell you're not... Okay, we need the auto crafting thing on this, right? And that should give it... No, that doesn't give it... Oh, actually it needs the redstone cards. I'm an idiot. I'm a mother effing idiot. Watch... hide your kids. Hide your wives. Hide your mothers. I'm a mother effing idiot. Oops. Oh god, I just knuckle punched my, my microphone. Okay, active with signal. So right now it's not getting a signal, so I can put this in... No. It does have a range limit, the wireless interface. It definitely does. And the further you range it out, the further you range it out... Here, I can actually show you. This is the wireless transmitter right here. The more range upgrades you put in it, the more power it takes. So if I take this out, by default, it does 16 blocks and uses 16 RF per tick, but with 10 of these, it does 47 blocks for 44 RF per tick. So, lots. Also, how's my power? I forgot. I have power, and it's not the best. We're doing okay. Not the end of the world. I feel like this is going to work, though, so... If I put... Will that connect? Oh, what are you doing? Well, it worked. Does it remember? No, it's just emitting redstone for fun. Turn off. Turn off. Oh right, it won't turn off until there's 10 in the system. Now, because this has the auto-crafting thing, it should be forcing the pulverizer to pulverize more of silicon, right? Yes. Use stocked items or craft items while exporting. It's trying to export this, but it doesn't have it, so it should be sending in a craft request, which should be telling this to pulverize stuff, yeah? I'm going to turn the quarry off, because our power was a little bit low, but this is weird. Is this a channels thing? I don't think so, because we're only using 5 channels here. The only thing I can think is that this emitter is not connected to this. So I'll put it there instead. When the network has less than 10 of those, emit a redstone signal. And it's... What was that, Havel? Well, I don't have a lot of experience with level emitters. I just don't understand why it's not asking it to craft a... Because right now it should know when I tell it to make silicon, it knows the whole process. You take a cobblestone, you turn it into sand, and then you turn that into silicon, right? See? Boop, boop, boop. Done. And then it will put it in over here, I bet you. Or will it not? It won't. So it doesn't actually know that it's supposed to craft silicon. Or maybe it can't put the... Oh, no, there it goes. So it's not getting the signal. Yeah, alright, so it's just not getting this redstone signal. I need to use a conduit as a mirror. What? Okay, I got you. Alright, so if I put this on here... Ah! Hey. Oh boy. If I put this right here, would you fucking relax? And I put this redstone emitter right here. Is that... Okay, no, I just disabled the channel that I wanted it to work on. Shit. There we go. So now it's on, but it doesn't know why. It's just like, I'm on! Okay, so now... Active with signal. I'm confused. This should be working. Does it need its own red level emitter? It half worked? That's not the right amount of work. So it knows that it's getting a... It should know that it's... Or I guess it doesn't know that it's getting a redstone signal. Maybe I need another kind of redstone thingy. Does it have its own redstone transmission system? Cabling that I should be using? Does it need a toggle bus on it? No, that just controls the, like the whole network's accessibility. So if I change this to always active, it still doesn't work. The fuck are you talking about? Do I have a character limit on my Better Twitch TV? I don't know. I don't think so. Let me clear my chat. Check my settings. Alpha chat badges. Better Twitch TV emotes are on. Darken Twitch TV is on. Disable host mode is on. Embedded polling is on, although I have no idea how to do that. Follow notifications. Oh no, that's a user interface thing. Show deleted messages. No, I don't want to do that. Remove deleted messages. Oh, well, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think there's anything in here that would be randomly disabling certain people's chat occasionally. Pretty sure. No, it's not an issue with the side that it's attached to, because that was definitely working. Let me see, do we have any silicon? Maybe it just... Alright, let's craft a silicon, and I'll see if it tries to insert that one. So there is one available, so it just doesn't know that it needs to. Something's wrong. I think that was interfering with it or something. Yeah, see, that was interfering with it. Now it says it's active with signal, and it just did it, even though it doesn't have any kind of redstone signal at all. Is it just going to keep going? No, just the one. Well, my 10 marker is off now.
let's just pull these out. Maybe I need to turn this off. Okay, let's just... I think it's something to do with the location of this emitter. That should have turned it on, but it didn't. So yeah, I don't think... let's try it this way. There's a way to interact with this and tell it manually, I want you to point up or whatever, but it won't let me. I don't... something to do with an empty hand. Okay, so this isn't connected to the network at all. So you can see it's off right now, and then... whoop, it's still off. Oh, I know why. Hey, that looks solid. Okay, on. Ah, that works. Now that'll just do it eternally. So if I tell it now, when they're when levels are below 10, and I took them all out, so that it should be below 10, so it should be emitting right now. Oh, it doesn't know what. There. Okay, so you're on, you're on. There it goes. Alright, so now if I put the rest of these back in the system, the redstone signal turns off, and it should stop. It's still making that extra silicon, and still going in. Will it continue? It should only be active with signal. So let me craft up 5 of these. And it should not automatically put them in there. Okay, there's 5. But, now this is where it gets tricky. If I tell it to make three logic thingies and 3, whoops, and 3 engineering thingies, that should bring it below the level limit, and, oops, this guy should be busy pushing pieces in and doing the things all over here. There we go, is squishing them and printing them and all that. And now soon... okay, so it's below 10. Bam. Signal turns on. You immediately start processing some sand. Now I'm going to do this with sand too. But there we go, it works. Awesome. So we'll always have a little backlog of these printed circuits in the system, so that whenever I request any kind of it's filtering me. It's probably... isn't /me an emote? Yeah, /me is a filtered way of typing. Maybe it's trying to filter out the way that someone is typing something because it thinks it's trying to do it as like an emote text. Alright, so that's sick. I need all of that. So first we need to make some more of these insulated redstone conduits. And it can't because I trashed all the gravel. Oops. That's the first thing we need. We need a level emitter on not this one. So that one's not going to be our gravel. So you are going to be our gravel. You don't need an acceleration card. You need a redstone card. Active with signal. Level emitter. Why don't you make me 3 of these? I have a filter. I do have a filter, but I think it only has 1 word in it. Let me look at my filter. Blacklist words.
T. That's the only one. It's revenge. Alright. So you are gonna be... So I literally don't even have gravel to do this with. I can make it, though. Did you know you can make gravel by taking some netherrack and schmulverizing it? Give it. I didn't know that. I mean, obviously I knew it because I just did it, but I didn't know it until I did it. So only be active with a signal, and you're going to get a signal. I know I did this weird where it's like not efficiently made of poop. 4 of 8 channels, we got extra channels here. Not efficiently made of poop. I grabbed the wrong conduits because I'm not efficiently brained. And... why are you not... I thought I told you to make these. Oh, you couldn't because we didn't have any gravel. Right. Okay, speaking of brains. This will actually go super fast. Because this pulverizer is just smoking hot. Oh, it's so fast. Really. The cable can't support power usage of this magnitude. Fortunately, this thing doesn't need to use itself a lot. Use it interface and have it stack 10. Interface? Can interfaces... oh, I bet they could work with... yeah, I don't want to waste an interface on gravel. I can just put an acceleration card in here. Nah. Well, I can use interface for other stuff, but I bet the interface can take that redstone signal thing. Leaf water works! Yeah, fuck yourself. Okay, so now I can tell it to make those conduits, because it has to make conduit binders out of gravel and clay and stuff, and put them in the thing and smelterize. You know what I could do is just tell it to use, whenever it needs gravel, just to tell it to use netherrack, but that's ridiculous. Gravel is already gravel. I have 1,000 flint. Why? Okay, it made me 16 of these. That's a little excessive. Am I climbing? Can you climb ME cable? You can climb ME cable if it has cable anchors on it. Is that right? It's like making a little ME ladder? That's adorable! Horrifying, but adorable. Alright, so when you get below 100, or no, when you get above 100 gravel, start trashing it. So I think I have to do this. Hey, that looks good. Let's do it anyway. Although I don't know if this is... I think that will connect. Active with signal. So right now we are not above 100 gravel. But if I toss some more netherrack in here... we will be soon enough. Or if I just turn the quarry on, I'm sure it'll grab enough gravel. That should be enough. 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and boop! And it's trashing it. And it went under. And now it's going back up again. It trashed a lot of it. And boop.
Smash! Okay, that time was a little bit more controlled burst. Or not. Either way, it works. Cool, now we won't ever get too much gravel when I turn the quarry on. That's a good thing. So, now... I want to put an export bus on here. Actually, it'd be better if I did it this way. How about we... It knows it can create glass, and it does it here? No, here. What the fuck? That's not the right spot for that. This is... Okay, so this is where I create glass and smelt stuff. I think we need another sag mill and another furnace. Because I'd rather have these in something that's not connected to the quarry, because I want the quarry to just run all its own stuff and only its own stuff. And in fact, I think I'd rather have another fucking furnace and sag mill to have a parallel set for the quarry. This guy is manually operated, this guy is manually operated, this guy is manually operated. I could have it... You know what? Why don't we just do this? Oh, stupid torch. I'm just gonna have this keep a certain level of sand on hand. We don't actually need to automatically smelt the... We don't need to automatically smelt the glass, as long as it's available to be smelted when... Because it's just grinding it that's a bitch. Also, same with silicon. Having sand on hand is helpful. Nope, wrong stuff altogether. Oh, no, I got cobblestone. I need a... What did I need? I definitely needed something. What on earth was it? Well, who cares? Who cares what it was? Nope. Calm down, buddy. Okay, so you're getting your redstone signal. Oh, I know what I needed. One of these. A redstone controller. And probably some acceleration cards. I'm not dead, and I didn't switch to Twitch. How about that? Oh man, that's so much faster. Everything's going to go a lot faster once we get this whole buffering thing set up. Alright, so when you have a signal... Make some sand. Actually, yeah, that's right. Oh crap! I did the thing. I was trying to control the level emitter. So when you have emit a signal when there is less than 10, 20, less than 50 sand. So let's take... Oh, hey. What are you doing there? Xander! What are you doing here? Okay, so it should now, if I tell it to do this, it should print out... Why did it export... How did sand get in there in a place that it couldn't operate? Should be pushing cobblestone right there. And it's not taking that... Oh, I know why. It's because we're out of channels. We're out of time. We're all out of luck. All out of channels. All out of fucks to give. And we're like a hipster who's all out of flannels. Oh. Busted. Oh, whoa. Oh, right, the vacuum hopper's trying to pull that cobblestone into it. God, how much stuff did you take? I bet this is a nightmare in here. Oh my god! You fucking thieving bitch. Oops. Well, it's about to get worse. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't even do as I say, man. Don't. Just don't. It's not safe. Okay. So now... No! There we go. God damn it. Alright. That's taking up 1 channel, and you are taking up 8 channels. Yeah? Two channels. Oh, right, the level emitter. Duh. But hey, it's working. Voila! And as soon as it gets up to... I need to speed up this export bus. Or the import bus, that is. Yeah, there we go. Now, it should turn off when it gets the right amount of sand in the network. I should have enough now to turn off. And it did turn off. And now will it start? Hey, nice. Alright, so that worked. Victory through Jeffompetence. But what's really neat about this is the potential for further expandability. That's where the beauty of this really lies. See, what I can do, if one were so inclined, is I could just go out here. If we were using massive amounts of gunpowder, I could just hook up a level emitter to this thing and be like, if we have less than this much gunpowder in the system, turn this thing on and start grinding mobs. So I could do that the same thing with like an Enderman farm and say if we start running out of Enderman or Ender Pearls, turn on the Enderman, make it rain on them, and then turn it off once we've got enough. I can even have it automatically control my quarry. The whole thing. In fact, I think I'm going to, but I'm going to do it with power. So there is a system with level emitters, I believe, that measures power. I think. Energy, right. So how the hell do I get this to read energy now? Because there's less than 200 energy right here. Is it reading? Is it literally reading a quartz crystal? Maybe it reads it off of... Whoops. This guy here. That would be handy, because it's very close to us. Like the cure. So it has more than one energy, but it's not redstoning. I have no idea how that works. Alright, that's fine. We can do it other ways. I think I may need autarkic gates for that, though. It's on backwards? You're on backwards. Your face is on backwards. I'm the most mature ever. Okay, I know. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, I'm gonna get a full-on interface. Oh my god, I have 9 of them. Oh right, I crafted them. I'm such a smarty pants. Guys, has anybody ever told you how smart my pants are? I just hit it with a wrench. Because I'm a damn genius. Alright, I wanna... It's supposed to be my sword, but it's not. So I keep hitting it with a wrench. Because it's not complying with sword physics. So if I put a redstone thingy in here... No, it doesn't work. You can't actually use an ME interface on redstone signal. What if I made it little? I swear I thought you could. But you're little now. Okay, so there's another way then. Well, I probably will just use an export bus, actually. Because the export bus can do the auto-crafting thing easily. So, I have to do something weird here, and I don't remember how to do this exactly. Let me test something real quick. If I put a storage bus... Make 2 of them for now. I put 2 storage buses, one here and here. That removes everything from the inventory because these are no longer powered. But... Sex. Butt sex. But that's okay. That's an interface. Okay, so this is a storage bus. Now that should cause these drives to show up in storage, right? No? Oh right, they're not, it's not plugged in. Alright, so these are showing up in storage. I don't want them to actually show up though. So I think there's a way to make this display. How do I make this invisible? I don't actually want it to show these drives in the ME system. I think there's a way to do that, but I don't remember how. Is it something with the interface thing? No. I don't remember how. Yeah, this is a storage bus. But I don't remember how to tell it not... Oh. Oops. What did it just do? I don't know. Input only? Insert only. No, it's still got my 16Ks in there. That didn't work. Tell it to use more smarts? I don't know. Alright. So anyway, what you can do is you can have your system do a level emitter detection when there's not any empty storage cells in your drives, and then you can have it automatically craft a new storage cell. I can't make it do that because I don't know how to tell... Well, I mean, I could do it right now. I don't think I'm using the right part for this, actually. I don't think the storage bus is the one that I was looking for. But that's okay. We will figure it out another time. But I need to be able to read the inventory of these blocks and then figure it out. Yeah, but I set the one... Two-side, I set the one that had the 16K in it. Like, the empty one. And I could see that the empty 16K was in this one here, and this was the one I had it set up on. So I know that that wasn't working. It's okay. Anyway, I'm going to take a little break right here, and when we come back, we're going to play some other games. I'm going to do a quick... well, we'll see how long I last in a... I bought 2 games today. I bought some games today. And one of them looks really cool, and the other one I know I've been wanting to play since I saw that it was fucking... Well, I'll explain that in a bit, but... Let me see here. We got... Oh yeah, it's definitely Mountain Blade. That's all I can say. No, I got, Starbox, which is just, it sounds like your mom's vagina. And I got, just came out on Steam, Zombie U without the U, and I'm probably going to end up playing that. But I'm going to try Starbox first, because it looks like a really, really cool ARPG, slash roguelike-ish kind of thing. But I don't know anything about it, so we'll find out together. It may suck ass. We'll find out together. So join me for that, or don't. I am going to quit out of the Minecraft. I have something in my eye right now, and it's not pizza, and that's not acceptable. Oh. Yeah, I know, I hated seeing Zombie U on such an incredibly bad platform like a Wii U. So finally, it's on a real platform. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in 30 minutes at the 4 o'clock time, and then we'll start the real stream. I'll put out another tweet, and thank you for joining me for the super secret stream where we did stuff. I don't think I'll leave the stream going, though. Or maybe I will. Oh, that's weird. Leaving it on for 30 minutes? What kind of slut am I? Twitch will, like, run its auto ads and shit like that? No. I'm gonna stop the stream, and we will start in 30 minutes when the time is right. Okay? Okay. I will see you there, those of you who will be joining us. Peace. Don't worry, Norwegian Chris, I wasn't planning on it. Oh, happy birthday. I will see you there, those of you who will be joining us. Peace.